We are going to hike up Dayton Peak today. Oh yeah, good morning. Haha. This is the sign at the gate where we enter. It says it's open for non-motorized use. I already walked half a mile and then realized I hadn't brought any food for Sage. Had to go back to the car and get food for her. Can't share my lunch because I didn't pack much of anything for myself to eat. I can't remember exactly how long this hike is. I don't know, somewhere between 6 and 9 miles round trip. So, let's get going again. This time with dog food. Today's hike is entirely on logging roads. There's a nice view at the top of Dayton Peak. I don't know if I'll get a view today though because clouds are moving in. I've been up to the top of Dayton Peak, I think 3 times hiking and 2 or 3 times driving. And I've only been up there on a clear day with a view 1 time. So we'll see what happens today. Hope I get a clear view. It's Martin Luther King Jr. Day. I should be staying home fixing the leaky shutoff valve on the toilet and taking a car battery in to be tested, but can't really do any of that on Martin Luther King Jr. Day, so I get to hike instead. And I am hatching Pokemon eggs, of course. You hatch them by walking with them. Here they come again. Oh, this is so obnoxious. What the hell are they doing? No way. Where I want to be is up there, Dayton Peak. This road that I'm on will get me right back down to the road I want to be on, so I don't need to find a trail. I did go a little bit out of my way. And it looks like I've got brush picker company. End of the road. I guess I will have to do just a little bit of off-road, off-trail stuff. The road I want to be on is just right over where that line of trees is. So I just have to walk through this tree farm, stump farm, green diamond grossness. Shouldn't be too bad. Here we go. Okay, almost through this crud and back to the road I wanted to be on in the first place. I was expecting there to be snow on Dayton Peak, but I'm not seeing any signs of snow up there yet. I brought my micro spikes anyway. I took them on my last hike, which I did not make a video of, and the micro spikes were just wonderful. They're a bit pricey, and I don't know how durable they are, but I've heard that if your micro spikes break, they're pretty good about repairing them for free, so time will tell. I couldn't have done my last hike at all without them though. It was just so icy, I would have been falling continuously. And the hike before that I did up in Green Mountain, which I don't think I blogged either, I fell down 3 times. Gave myself really, really mild whiplash the 3rd time I fell down. Definitely hurt my neck a little bit. Okay, back to the road. And I don't know the status on this road, if this is open to the public or not, but it's not posted, so I'm going. It's getting a little icy, and I see a little bit of snow up ahead. Sage is thirsty, hoping she can figure out how to get some water out of there without getting wet. Patches wouldn't have cared. She'd have just jumped right straight in and got soaking wet and then been shivering cold for the rest of the hike. There you go. Don't go out too far now. Hey, I don't think you're going to get any water out of that. Let's see if I can break it, even though I think it's beautiful. I'd rather that it wasn't broken. Let's see if I can break it. Ooh, that's pretty solid. Oh, maybe I can't break it. I need a bigger rock. This rock is frozen to the ground. So let's see if I can break it. Here's a big rock. Sage, here, maybe some water. No. Oh my God. I think that might actually be solid enough for Sage to walk all the way out onto without going in. Dang. That's some thick ice. We don't ever get ice that thick in western Washington. There's a swampy little area that's iced over, but the ice is breaking. That noise is the ice cracking. A moment ago it made a really loud noise. I wish I had caught that. The helicopter's gone. I hope the camera can pick that up. No, don't eat that. That's disgusting. No, no, no. Quit eating poop. Ugh. Sage finally found some water that's not too frozen to eat or drink. Snow. She is thirsty. Starting to go up now. It's not a whole lot of elevation gain, and it's not really an exciting hike, but it is close to home and should be relatively snow-free when everything else is covered in snow. I still got to figure out what to do about Sage's hairy feet. I got to get all that hair trimmed off and I think get her some booties before I can take her in the snow again. Oh, don't go so deep. Oh, Sage. No, get back up here. Come on, don't go out so deep, you dummy. Oh my God. Sage, you just need to have a drink. You don't need to swim in this weather. I was happy that Sage found some liquid water to drink. I'm not so sure now. It's really not warm enough for dogs to be swimming. Since I have a cell phone, I'll ask Siri. Hey Siri, what is the temperature?
It's 39 degrees outside.
Oh wow, it's really warming up actually. Good. 39 is the warmest it's been in a while. It's supposed to be rain coming tomorrow, which is another reason why I'm hiking today. About to hatch 2 eggs. I had to walk 5 kilometers to hatch these eggs. Vulpix. Boring. There we go. I walked 5 kilometers to hatch this egg. What will I get? Ponyta. Okay, another boring fiery horse. Yeah, here's the other one. The one that was showing is invisible. Here we go. Bellsprout. Boring. Alright, one more egg to hatch. Another egg I walked 5 kilometers to hatch. Staryu! Boring as hell. Alright. Yeah, they gotta do something with this game. It's getting too boring. I don't like the fact that they didn't release all of Gen 2 and instead released these babies, which you have to hatch, which turned this into a pay-to-play game. Well, on top of a hill, but not the hill I wanted to be on. Looks like I missed yet another turn. Guess I should have loaded up my GPS track logs. I think where I want to be is over there. That's Dayton Peak over there. Darn it. So I missed a turn down there. I should have been down there and going up that road. Now I gotta decide if I want to backtrack or if I want to call this good. This isn't really much of a hike here. I'm looking down over the prison, and I guess there's some valley down there. I guess there's a valley down there. What's that over there? Is it Port of Shelton? There's a nasty band of smog in the distance that would be the I-5 corridor. This is actually a nice spot I found. If I want to get over there, where I need to be, the most direct route would be go down all that to that road and then up. I don't really want to go down all of that. That looks kind of treacherous. I'm going to sit here for a minute and decide what I'm going to do. Figure out where I missed my turn. Nice view here anyway. There'll definitely be a good view on top of Dayton Peak today if I make it over there. Man, that looks like a long ways from here. I made it about halfway down to the road. Only took me maybe 3-4 minutes. It's going well. It doesn't look like it gets too steep. I wasn't sure. I want to make it down to that intersection there. Another 5 minutes, I should be down to the road, maybe less. Okay, made it to the intersection. I can see from up in the top of the hill. That's how much elevation I lost. And now I'll have to regain all that to get to the top of Dayton Peak, plus some. I hadn't yet made it to the elevation of Dayton Peak. I should have come in on, I think, that road there. Maybe that road would do it too. But I think that road is actually the way I normally come in. This is a 1, 2, 3, 4-way intersection. Every road goes a different way. I'm at the junction of the 4550 and the 4250. Okay, up the hill. This ice is definitely melting. It's all slick and wet on the top. Now to get where I'm going, I could go up that, and then there's another road up there. But I'm not going to tempt fate with more brush crashing today. Maybe I'll go down it though, but I don't think I'll go up it. I'm sure I went up it once before. I think it cut at least a half mile off the hike going up that way too. Apparently Sage's bladder infection has come back again after a second round of antibiotics, so back to the vet, another $100. Almost to the top of Dayton Peak, and I caught a sparrow. I'm not surprised there's cell phone activity up here. Sage is having a good roll. Dogs will only roll if they don't think you're recording them. So you gotta be sly about it. See, as soon as I point the camera at her, then she stops rolling. That's how it works. That's how it always works with patches anyway. Have a nice roll? Yeah? Yeah, nice roll, huh? Okay, I finally made it to the top. Looking towards the Olympics here. I'll do a 360-degree view. Looking towards Seattle, going that way. I can see the water tower of the prison over there. Over this way, you can see, maybe the camera picks it up, the smog band underneath Seattle. And then there's Mount Rainier. Turn down the exposure a bit. Mount Rainier. Mount Adams, which is going to be even harder to see. Mount St. Helens. I think the little hill there with the antennas on it is Camilchi Peak. I'm not sure. Over here is the bit of the Capitol Forest. And then there's some big hills down here. I think that's still the Capitol Forest. I guess it could be the Willipus, but I think it's the Capitol Forest. And then looking out over here towards Dayton and Matlock and all that stuff. And then straight ahead to South Mountain. I can't believe it's not windy up here. I've never been up here when it wasn't windy and nasty. So I'm going to sit down and relax and have a cup of coffee and give Sage a couple of bags of dog food. She's ready. I don't know how long I hiked today. Too long though. Too long. Too many wrong turns. There's my lunch. A very dark plantain, and I think it rotted some on the hike up here even. It's going to be interesting. Well, my plantain actually looks quite nice on the inside. Perfectly ripe. No rot at all. I mean, you're supposed to cook these green. But if you wait till they're really ripe, then you can eat them. And they don't taste bad when they're really, really ripe. I really thought it might be absolutely rotten on the inside, but it's not. It's actually just a nice orange color. Yay! Caught an EV, and the EV was at just the right level for gym prestiging, so I went ahead and evolved it. I got a 1024 Vaporeon with water pulse. Yeah, I'll probably just transfer that. Water pulse is not really very good. Oh well, the CP was perfect though for prestiging a gym, 1024. And Vaporeon is perfect. Ready to leave Dayton Peak. The wind has started up a little bit, getting a little chilly. I'm definitely going to take a much more direct route down out of here. My pack's a lot lighter, minus a plantain and my tea water and 2 bags of dog food and an avocado. So I'm going to head down to that road there. It's so much shorter. It's some brush crashing for sure, but it's just, it cuts a half mile off it. I think it's worth it. Although going downhill, well, I don't know. I could stand to lose weight too. Maybe I don't want to do any more brush crashing. I am awful tired. I'm a lot more likely to get hurt brush crashing. Got to think about this a little bit. That is some pretty nasty clear cut down there. But it does save a half mile. Oh. Okay, I made up my mind. I am going to go back down the long way simply because I am tired. I'm going to opt to, yes, I'm going to opt to walk an extra half mile because I'm tired. Because I'm tired, I'm more likely to get hurt trying to go over the clear cut and all that rough terrain. So I'm better off just walking downhill on the road, I think. My legs are pretty tired and I don't want to get hurt. Yep, Sage has a bladder infection again. Isn't that great? I found this trail going down the hill. I think maybe I took this trail down the hill once before too. It's going a little bit in the wrong direction, but I think it goes to where I need to be. If not, I'm going to be really, really going out of my way. But I have a vague memory of coming down this trail before. I want to be going more to the right. So I don't know. This could be a monumental mistake following this down. Guess I'll find out. I've certainly made lots of mistakes today already. Jeez. Well, I don't know. This is really going in the wrong direction. I don't know. I don't know about this. But I feel like I've taken this before. But man, my sense of direction today is really not that great. Oh boy. I'm gonna do it. Whatever. Let's see what happens. Hopefully I'm not making a huge mistake. Now that trail did seem to be going the wrong way, but it came out to a road. So I just turned left on the road to get headed back in the right direction. I'll be back on the road I came up on shortly, so that wasn't much of a detour. There's lots of trails that go up and down this. It's probably possible to walk all the way up to Dayton Peak without even going on the roads. Wish I'd brought all my old track logs. I thought I'd just be able to do all this by memory today, but I guess it's been a while since I've been here. I noticed my waypoint at the top of Dayton Peak was actually made on February 4th, 2007. So it's been almost 10 years since the first time I came up here. Wow. Been in Shelton a while now, it feels like. I don't know. I feel like I should be moving on. Longest I've ever lived anywhere is 10 years, and I'm getting close to 12 years in Shelton now, and it just, I don't know. I want to move, but I don't know where. Shelton's affordable, and my daughter's in school here. I don't know. Back to this spot. That's the hill I ended up on top of that I didn't want to be on top of. I know which way to go to get out of here, though. I figured it out. This way. It's been a really nice winter day. Couldn't really ask for better weather here in January. Time to hatch another egg. Ghastly, boring. 10 candy, 800 stardust. Yeehaw. 500 experience. 1 egg left. I've walked 7/10 of a kilometer on it. I probably got 3 miles or 5 kilometers to go to get out of here, so I think it will hatch. Then I can load up on new eggs when I get done with my hike. Sure would like to hatch something exciting. They gotta update this game. I'm not paying anything until they update this game. Back to the melting out pond. Time for coffee break number 2. I found that a second coffee break near the end of a hike just makes me feel so much better. Just the chance to sit down. All done for the day. Okay, I'm home. I ended up going 10 miles with 800 feet elevation gain, counting the elevation I had to regain going up the wrong hill. Finally getting my last egg to hatch, too. Let's see what kind of sadness is in this egg. Shelter. Well, at least I like shelter. 365 shelter candies I already have. It's a wonder. Hit points, defense. Incredible. Not perfect. Okay. Thanks for watching, and maybe I'll post another video next week. Goodbye.